A util for a drop there into the vents, but quick out from main and into main with a flashbang. Opening kill for Addict, trying to make it 2. And here comes Addict showing up what he can. 3 kills already from Addict in the pistol.
2 trades back from Revan and R2B2, but R2B2 is all that remains. As Hazard able to find his only 2 entries that R2B2 can realistically take. He's prodding into the bomb site now, trying to find an angle in the back, and does catch Hazard with a straight headshot in the back lines. Check out Hut, see nothing. Shots going to play around his position, but they're playing Ring of Roses all the same. Tap that bomb, look for the fight, do tons of damage, but not get away with the casualty. Addict with a quadra of his own. So 2-0 start doesn't indicate any issues whatsoever. Revan, however, does find an issue with Hazard's casualty. First man down of the round.
They try to... Revan starts himself off and looking to the back of T-Red now.
Shoulder just popped out, but does catch your Wombat as the aggressor's a little bit further forward. Smokes finally come in, but the CT...
That AWP looking to try and see if he can create even more. Finn watching out for the door walk.
Race wins that fight anyway. I think Revan let the second player cross as well. Now downstairs, Barbie's got a rafters. The mask held up, waiting for them to make their moves. 16 seconds. Molly sent. Indeed, he does drop PZ. Look for the double. Nicely done on Addict all the same. And hearing where Brace is at as well. 1 on 4 for the captain. Takes his fight, but ultimately loses it as fired up. Addict straight into that AK, ready for aggression. And Finn actually does win out the fight this time. So something positive here for God's Reign.
Just about. Flashes come in. A walkout from door, though.
Sees contact at Heaven, swing back close. Barbie's going to dive back down, but Finn gets caught by the AWP, and now Barbie tries to defend this site alone, overwhelmed by the AK in the end. Hazard even blind spraying onto the position that the AWPer was sat at. Didn't quite get the damage in. Fired up, does find Brace, however, on a wraparound. So 3-on-3 has been gained. Oh, but the player's been seen by PZ. AWP should focus fire against him. R2B2, a blind spot not checked. PZ comes up with 2 frags, looks for the triple. No! Fired up, drops the bomb and is back up. Looks for the last man, but your Wombat bails out the bad news. Kangaroos to keep the still to take. Follow up, and then that's good night to map 1. Hazard already taking contact against the T-side line. Does get R2B2, Revan with a very fast response and trade, but you've got Brace still positioned at the hell entrance. Takes that 1 pick back. Goosh down to 13. Is forced to be aware it's not going to be at least the B players of yet. The hell position now being contested. PZ does get found by Fired Up, but your Wombat takes him right back. Another split play is in. The player on the side. The bomb has been dropped on Finn's partner. Needs to recover it. Needs to get it down to the bomb site. Now being contested. The USP shot connects on the first and the second. Brace doesn't need HP. Outside aggression from the CT forces dealt with in an instant by Finn. Frag gain, responsive, taken back by Addict, a 4-on-4. Smoke.
So close range with the MP9 down in secret.
Good shot from R2B2. 1 more back for him, and a follow-up on Hazard. Makes this now down to 2 on the Kangaroos. Addict has been heard, though. Rotating away from the outside position. Brace going to prod just in case. Scout shots continuing to engage as actually Addict does catch Barbie. Meanwhile, Fired Up gets onto the upper bomb site, continuing to fight with that Scout. Oh no! They've dropped the man advantage, they've dropped the bomb. Addict's looking for more, he's seen that third in there. Next up, engagement found, the fight and the spray. Still not connecting onto Fired Up just yet. He's bought enough time and breathing room for R2B to get the bomb down, but what more can he do? SMG versus 2 for survival in this map. It's just not going to happen. 13-1 domination.
Camera, and they can have a couple of flashes into the bomb site directly.
Plays are coming in from canals from Finn's part as R2B2 starts to press. He loses his life and he loses that utility. Finn can catch PZ and deal with Brace the same. So advantages can be taken with the bomb being dropped and the T's forced to refight in water control. 3 players on the crossfire. Fired up with one of his own. Addict gets involved in this one, but now he's the last player left against 3 players. A firing squad facing in all the same position. Yeah, money cash bonus, and of course you have all automatics across the entire board. Doesn't stop the range game from your Wombat, winning out against R2B2 first and foremost.
Towards mid, so Barbie was going to try and swing on the contact, flash around the corner, looking to try and put some emphasis, but the player's just going to drop down straight into the canals.
Fired Up did get PZ, that's the AWPer, dropped Hazard, storms his way forward, pre-fires the smoke and gets Fired Up in the end. Now up to Revan, SMG with 1 pick, Addict very fast to respond, and Barbie overwhelmed by your Wombat and his 2K in this round. Finn all alone, setting up the...
That drop down comes in, Hazard just gets a move on, and Finn's going to try his best, but looking out from default, he does catch the first.
Brace to fall. Next two T-side players are not revealing themselves until your Wombat does get blind sprays, go back and forth for damage. Finn comes up a little bit worse for wear for it, but continuing to spray against all the T-side players, just get that one kill in the end. Finn overwhelmed by the numbers game, a 3-on-3 as the AWP is now here to receive. May have been heard of that scope. You got one player also watching for rotation, so with that kill on the orbit, leaves it to one man to plant the bomb and hold the defensive centre.
Strong position once more for God's Reign.
No kills for PZ so far in this map up, though. Finally breaks that dry spell. Looking for the next player as well. Addict going to catch off. Fired up. 6 seconds, though. Need to prioritize that bomb plant. Revan's turn up to the M4. Trying to fire back on the default. Should get planted. No denial available. 5-on-5 standoff. The retake set in as Hazza finally takes some fights, wins out one on Barbie, but Finn hiding in the smoke. He's not going to get checked until it finally clears, lines up 2 kills for it, turns to the bomb site, aware of where Addict is. Your Wombat responds, but only for one. Embrace is all that's left. Footsteps heard. They face the corner. They all line up, but R2B2 keeps the round held together and gets the heart. Fired up, tries to prod out towards B very early here. USP taps of your Wombat, not doing much damage. Does get a headshot on Fired up in the end. The Exy continues to come forward as he catches R2B2 and Finn gets caught on the flank. 2 versus 4. Hearing footsteps coming in, he's going to try to swing for aggression. He needs to try and take these fights, it seems. He wants to try and see if he can get the man advantage back, but he's just overwhelmed by the numbers here, as is Barbie. 1-on-5, not going to happen. Pistol game by the Kangaroos. Not quite aware of the aggression coming in from the likes of Finn. He's just been seen there by your Wombat, barely catching him ahead of that smoke, but caught him nonetheless. Bomb hit is starting to come through, even press out towards A main. May start to get information back at the CT base. This shot start ringing out. Revan does connect onto PZ. R2B2 overwhelms the backline defense, but there's still one player center of the bomb site. Your Wombat with his kill. Here's footsteps. Engages that second player, but Fired Up comes good with Barbie's backstab, closing back against the rotations of Hazza, and somehow Addict alone. Backed up at Electric. Gonna try his hand at the clutch. Face damage done. Fired Up. AWP heavily pressured. Molotovs will burn both individuals. The forward contact. You've got the M4 to hold back, and Addict indeed does get that kill, but Barbie with a responsive. They're still fighting out from mid against Hazza, who is now standing alone here ahead of the smoke. Backup is starting to rotate the position as PZ gets caught off on the AWP v AWP battle. Hazza continues to look for an engagement against the AK, but Finn takes him aback. The nade should take that trade from beyond contact, but even Finn holding face. Barbie. Knife was pulled out for a moment, and your Wombat drops in with the bomb on his back and everything, looking to face further fight, but needs to be so wary about backstabs, and he also holds dominion over the entire round himself. Faced upon, swing back, double up secured. Finally, Revan gets involved from the back lines. Smokes are in the way, and it's all on. For R2B2 in his entry attempts. Taps of those USPs are going to get a little bit more damage done towards your Wombat. PZ does catch one lurker out towards mid. Man advantage stage for the Kangaroos.
Embrace has got, and your Wombat has actually been able to survive that onslaught of aggression.
Back out towards spawn. He's still drawing them away from the bomb site, allowing the backstab to close in. All 4 of the remaining players now inbound from Banana. 4-on-4 as Barbie sees them cross, and they are on the bomb site directly, but need to try and find an advantage and keep them away from the bomb site and the plant position. Revan and R2B2, a couple of kills back in for them. Brace looks to engage. Sees so many back there towards the cross. Only 1 frag for Hazard's part, and now he's all that remains. Known towards the back lines. Taps a second headshot, needs that 3rd and that 4th kill, and starting to run out of time. He'll make it. Heavy casualties taken on the T-side line, but a pistol that is gained by God's Reign.
It's very unorthodox to come through from God's Reign. They get the
previous map. Avoid that 6-1 score on the T-side line. Brace does manage to get away with your Wombat support. Very little damage at point blank for that Mac 10 on Finn. 1 good kill goes to the right player at the right time. It could be everything for the Kangaroo camp. Your Wombat overwhelmed. Mac 10 goes down to Brace, who tries to make it a 3K! And then the last bullets in the magazine does get fired up. That's enough. Revan's out of time. And the Kangaroos have stolen it from the brink.
Can they drop him after time as well? They're going to try and swarm him. Mainly close to resetting one another.
Broken buys for the Kangaroos side, but your Wombat's got that M4 straight in against Finn, starts things off, and blind sprays on Barbie. Will follow suit to a 5-on-3.
20 seconds.
Fired up, also looking in from long, trying to catch the player off. Timing against the CT squad. Oh, your Wombat's seen Revan. He turns back, though, as he finds Addict. It's back to a 3-on-3 again.
And now looking to lurk out from the apartments, too. Revan's done heaps in this round, just in distraction. Fired up, catches a good timing, struggles with that first kill, but PZ out there with the AWP is undetected.
AWP still hunting for the man. The scope, the Molotov will now be catching him off guard. Low HP, cagged up on to PZ. but not the kill for Fired Up. He goes back again.
These rounds.
Wombat again trying to aggress down Banana. Get Revan with Brace's support. Damage done to Barbie and Finn, and finally some confidence, feeling like it's going to go the way of the CT Forces, but Fired Up is still fragging on the A-bomb side. He's opened it up with Addict dropping, PZ forced to respond, but now needs backup because they're closing in to the clutch in this one. They don't suspect he's coming from mid, they don't suspect that it's a short play, but he's seen that man, taps the head, last player of Finn, 9 points of health, 1 versus 1. He needs the perfect headshot to hold this together for God's reign, and your Wombat, does he know about that? He certainly will now. Case mid-fight as well from Brace and Fired Up. Sees that bomb again, fight back from Addict. Does damage, Revan is first to fall.
And putting pace towards A, Addict to try and cut some rotations off towards Banana.
Does get a kill on R2B2 and Fired Up also drops on Hazard's part. A site now open for business. The bomb should be secured. A 5-on-2 for the Kangaroos. Far better in this pistol than they have had so far in this map-up. But it was the pistol confidence that Finn's part of things. These Julies can't win this clutch, will be hunted back by the Aussies as they claim survival. God's Reigns can meet a science, he can find someone on the bad news Kangaroos for Addict. Has played some stellar maps in this tournament. He's trying to walk his way up short, get a contact kill against the player in apartments. Finn not quite ready for him. Hasn't get the pick back, but Finn very fast to trade.
A very good timing there from Hazard to start that walk forward. AWP does.
Plant needs to be secured, boost up. Is Barbie going to get detected here? Could deny the Plant being covered off. He still lines up his double. And your Wombat needs to clutch this one because God's Reign are on to take the map in the series with this victory right here. 2 kills found. Third player seen. Is he burst back? 1v1 now, your Wombat. Is he about to have play of the tournament right here? No! Finn finishes. Imagine they break it right here. Look at the insertion from Revan. The T's have no idea. Back to turn, smokes are away. Barbie with 1. Revan's caught Addict as well. Oh no. This is where disaster will strike. Hazard is forced to trade back to a 3-on-3, but look at his HP.
Out there to the up.
PZ tries to make some noise of his own right. Setting up utility to force that rotation. If they can deal with Finn here, then perhaps they do force their way out. But Hazard, low HP, peeked in. Second player known about smoke down, covering fire to stall for time. Smoke's in the way. Plant will try to be secured. Spray back.